Alright, time to go to the club tonight. Weekend number 2. Last weekend, we had technical issues. I begged for them to be addressed. Let's hope they were. So when I come in tonight, everything's fine. If not, it'll be an interesting start of the evening. Well, I'm in, and the system was not fixed. We'll see where we go from here. So what I think I'm going to do is set up in the server area. It's the path of least resistance. But I got to wait for dinner to be over to do that, so it might get a little bit of a late start. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I can't run cables tonight. I need some help for that, but I think we can make this happen. So I'm going to be set up there tonight. That's the server area, obviously. You can see the amp rack back there. 100 years ago, that is actually where the DJ booth was, so it'll be kind of like a flashback being in there. So as the computer boots, I am back in Swiss Chalet amp rack of doom right here. I'm going to plug into the tablet and then run an RCA jack to this, and this should work until they get the leads fixed. Yeah, just like the old days. I'm in, it works, it's up and running, and yeah, we did it! We did it! We have flashback night. And I'm not used to being in here. I got to keep walking onto dance floor to check my levels because I can barely hear them here. We used to have a monitor in the booth, but of course since in the booth so we don't have one anymore. You know, I really got to do something about those tags on the extension cord now that they're sticking out. I got lucky. There is a power outlet up there you can barely see. Nobody knew it was there, but I saw it. And then, I don't know, I've just kind of got it ran over here, a cable, just an RCA cable. Hooked on the code hooks here, down, and up into the mixing board. It was interesting being back in the chalet. That's where the DJ booth used to be. Of course, it was extended out about 6 feet. So my visibility looking at dance floor was really bad because the computer was kind of in my way. I had to step to the side to look out and see the audience, but I had a great view of the bar. I could see exactly what was going on. The other problem I had was back in the old days, we had a booth monitor, so we could kind of hear what was going on. This chalet is a dead spot for sound. You can't really hear the bar very well, and you can't hear the dance floor very well. So it's difficult to set your levels. I kind of let the bar set their own levels. They know how loud they want it. Sometimes they crank it up, sometimes they don't. But the dance floor, I had to keep walking out there to make sure things weren't too loud, especially after being, up in that armory. That is ideal for monitoring sound up there. But yeah, in the chalet, boy, that was difficult. I don't remember it being that hard back in the old days. And maybe my levels were terrible and I had no idea, which is probably more accurate. But it was really a good night. We had several bachelorette parties coming in, which was fantastic for just keeping a dance floor going and keeping a nice bar rotation going. They did spend money. The bar did make money. And yeah, I had fun. The chalet was very cramped, the server area to work in. And I'll be there again tomorrow night because I'm pulling my second full club weekend. And I was going to do a combo video of tonight and tomorrow night, or I guess tonight it's 2:40 in the morning. So what did I really do here? I just did this video where I said don't touch the house PA, because if you do, if there's ever a problem, they're going to blame you because you were the last person who touched it. I stand by that. Don't touch the house PA. I was able to do this without touching the house PA. And let me just take you on a stupid journey that you don't care about. So I went into the Zoom room for the DJ NTV chill on, I think, Sunday night, and John Kelly was in there. And I was telling him the problem that I had with my leads in the armory. And I had said, yeah, I'm going to let everybody know this is a problem and hopefully they address it. And if they don't, whatever. And John played devil's advocate. What if they don't? What are you going to do if they don't? Like, look, they have to. They just have to address this. I'm going to pound this in their heads to get this done. It has to happen. He put an ounce of doubt in my brain. He's like, well, what are you going to do if it's not, well, I thought, geez, I guess I could bring in my speakers. If I do that, I kind of have to charge them for it. I have to. It's more money for them. And it's not going to be zoned out like it's supposed to with bar and dance. It would work, but what's the other solution? If I don't touch the PA, nothing in the front of the PA or in the back of the PA, if I only touch the front, how can I make this work? Well, I got it. During the day, they're using like a tablet and they're playing music off of it. I don't know what music source they're using, but it's like an iPad. There's a mini plug in that iPad. So what I did was I made this ridiculous cable. Okay. I'll show it to you. This is a female mini, because they're running the mini into the tablet, right? It's a female mini to RCA. Rather short cable. I had it in some of my spare cable stash back in the shop. I took these female to female RCA adapters to put on a much longer RCA cable, which is incredibly long, by the way. My keys are attached to it. It's very long, but I kept most of it wrapped up. Way on the other end of this RCA cable, no, cat, don't get interested in this cable, is this, that I ran into the master of the board. Yeah, totally not what you want to do. But it was a Band-Aid on a tumor situation. I didn't have to interfere with anything on that PA. In fact, anybody who goes in there tomorrow afternoon won't even know that I did anything, because unlike what happened with the MacBook Pro at that sports bar I played at, I plugged the tablet back in at the end of the night. So they're going to go in, they're going to turn on their tablets like nothing happened. And I brought the cable home because I didn't want anything to happen to it, right? I'll bring it back tomorrow. I'll hook it back up. The assistant manager, she's super cool. She's like, look, show me exactly what's wrong so I can make sure this is addressed this week. Because, obviously the ball was dropped. I'm going to make sure it's addressed. So I showed her everything. And she's going to get it addressed this week. And she needs to, because I'm not going to be there next weekend to do this MacGyver stuff. Although I am right down the road. If there's a problem, I guess call me. I will probably be at the shop next weekend. But, I'm here to help. But, yeah, they need to solve this before one of the other DJs in rotation goes into play. And next weekend, I won't even be there to help. So, hopefully they'll get it solved this week. If not, that's unfortunate. But whenever I go back in, which is going to be on the 20th, Saturday, I'll bring my cable with me just in case. This will be in my bag in case there's a problem in the future. I know I can make this work. So, anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night. I'll do another one of these and show you how it went. Thanks for watching so much. I appreciate you so much. Practice and enjoy.